What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. So today we are going to talk about the psychology of women that love two men at once. So I know there's a lot of stuff that says on the internet how women just want to be with one man, and I just wouldn't say that's true based on how much whoring we do. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we wanted to be one man, I think we'd be with one man instead of whoring out as soon as we get the option. We just love whoring. So this woman is talking about the psychology of loving two men at once.
I'm in love with two men at once, and I don't know what to do.
So again, women have two sides to hypergamy: alpha fucks and beta bucks. So alpha fucks is genetic material. Beta bucks is resources. So when women get a man that gives them both, I think that's when women naturally are in the happiest state, because, you know, women can give all the love and the respect to the alpha fucks guy, but then still have the security of the beta bucks guy being there to like bail out or whatever.
I've never been so happy in my life. I'm in this, like, I get to pick. I make the rules now. I'm in love with both, and I'm not going to decide in the next 24 hours. I'm going to let it linger. I'm going to enjoy this space. Nothing matters. Honestly, if you need something from me, ask me today, because I'm in the best mood, and I don't know how long this is going to last. I have no idea if this will be till tomorrow, so ask me right now if you need anything, but I'm on top of fucking cloud 9, baby. I am in.
Should I add a third? Well, she got a lot of the hate comments when everyone knows exactly what the guys do the same, because they don't need feelings to be with more than one woman at a time, and women do. So now it's the other way around. I guess men feel the same. They feel to the world, it's a game. Now she tasted this. Yeah, I tested this. Okay, so here's the challenge. Women just love being whores, and that's where we're in our happiest state. But we don't like the consequences associated with being whores. Oh, next we got a 304 talking about how she's going to find God after she's done with OnlyFans. Shout out to Nala, who paved the way. Now this is going to be the new pipeline.
See the consequences of doing OF. And that's something that I literally struggle with every day. I feel guilt. I'm not shameful, but I do feel guilt. Because I went to a Baptist school, fun fact. I used to ask when I was a kid, I was like,
yeah, so there's this idea you can control that your daughter's not on OnlyFans. You can't. You know, there's better parents than you that have had effed up kids. It's out of your control.
oh, but if I keep doing it, will God still
You cannot control another person.
forgive me? But I have hope that, like, since I have guilt, it means that he's still there. Like, I'm not completely lost.
You could stop now and be fine. Why don't you?
It's so crazy that these women, I am not invited onto the Jake Paul podcast, but hookers are. Isn't that insane? Or the Logan Paul. That's
Just like, I'm telling myself, I don't want to pursue my relationship to the fullest if I'm going to keep choosing this every day. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to sit up in church and, you know, praise Jesus and tell people to
she'll do it after.
talk about God if I know I feel guilt. I feel guilt. It's almost like,
So after she makes all her money, then she'll say sorry. So I'll see you in church in a few years, Camilla.
I was unfaithful.
So you were married to your husband, but you were
You see her smiling. She has no remorse.
having children with other men.
I was, and he raised them as his own and knew them to be his own until the divorce. He ended up unhoused, and the first man that I had the affair with is now my boyfriend, the father of my first child, my son, and he was my husband's assistant manager. So he started bringing this guy around, and I made the first move, of course. I feel like I just sensed his kindness. I mean, still to this day, this man
What is wrong with you?
that I'm with is the kindest, most patient man I've ever met. But one day he came over my house without my ex-husband there, and you know what happened next. And we only saw each other once a week to do.
Yeah, men always think they'll know when their wife is cheating. But I mean, men father children that aren't theirs and don't know. Women are experts at hiding men from each other.
This because of how my schedule, my ex-husband's schedule, and his schedule. But the second affair, who the man is the father of my daughter, he actually worked with me this time. He was my maintenance guy at my leasing job. Again, just another kind man who was nice to me. And then with my daughter, she's Hispanic, so she came out a little more tan than the both of us. And just as she grew up, just kept that tan skin. And still, she looks so much like me. He was just like, yep, she looks like my wife. And here we are, with 3 baby daddies and 2 kids. So yeah, it's been wild.
Every time I see people like this, the death penalty gets more and more attractive.
Yeah, isn't that brutal? It's so brutal. All right. We got this woman talking about switching from a female therapist to a male therapist.
Change therapists from a female therapist to a male therapist to kind of do an experiment. I've been really struggling with confidence and self-doubt. So in my head, I'm not joking, I thought, who has the audacity, who has self-confidence out the ass that I could really figure out how to have that? A man. So some of you may have seen the video on my Instagram. I went to a new therapist and he said, what's up? You know, introduce yourself, whatever. And I said, I'm having self-confidence issues. And I thought, men have the audacity and I'd like to find it. So I came to you. He said, okay. So I've taken some notes. I've now gone 3 times. First one was virtual. Next 2 times were in person. I've taken some notes on my findings as with my new male therapist. So number 1, I did call him an arrogant jackass at our second session. He was like, I think I know a lot about you. It was like, first of all, we've been in 1 session, but I'm not very hard to read. He's like, and since, you know, I know that you probably have been overthinking our last session, you know, up until now. So what have you been thinking? What have you come up with? I was like, first of all, that's a crazy thing to say. Second of all, yes, I have. And I said, well, one of them is I wasn't sure if you were an arrogant jackass or if I liked you. And he goes, well, it can be both. And I go, yeah, I think it is. So that was nice. I did get a new diagnosis. First session. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about that yet. But I was like, and it did take me until my 3rd session to accept that.
These chads are probably just raking in money from these mid women.
Yeah, and he was like, we did, you know, tussle a little bit on why I was fighting him on that. And I said, hey, I don't believe you about this. And he goes, okay, well, I could be wrong. I'm never wrong, but I could be wrong. There's the confidence I'm looking to get. He has referenced, or last session, he referenced F1 drivers to help me with something that I'm struggling with, and it worked. Showed me a little video of an F1 driver, and then I've been watching videos of that F1 driver, and part of my homework is to watch a couple of F1 movies. And that's, it's actually working. And he is very sarcastic, which has been oddly healing.
I think she's in love with this man.
So
here's the issue with women. You can't get help from men because they fall in love with you, but you also can't, like, no one's honest with you. The guys are trying to sleep with you. The women lie to each other. You know what I mean? So
overall, right now, I'm actually having a great time. And I think he could be, yes, an arrogant jackass, but I like him. And I think it's working for me. So many of you know, some of you.
Okay. All right. Next, we got a streamer talking about sneaking out of the house.
This was so unbearable that I would sneak out and I would sneak into Esfan's house.
Oh, I forgot. This is forgot the guy on the top's name, but he's simping out for this girl. Basically, she's crying, calling her ex-boyfriend abusive. Here's the simp believing her.
Using my code, and Esfan didn't know why I was doing this. He saw me a couple times. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a nap in your guest room. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I would sneak into Esfan's house just to have some time of like peace and quiet. The tension in the house was so unbearable that I would sneak out.
Yeah, what a simp. Okay. All right, next we got, oh, this is so funny. A guy talking on the loudspeaker about how to avoid child support on a subway.
Child support. Well, one thing you can do is fake your death. Over 500,000 people go missing every single year. Why can't it be you? Or lead a country But don't go to a place that fuck with the U.S. You need to go to Pakistan, North Korea, or Russia. Or go to prison. In my state, if you locked up for over 180 days, you don't owe that bitch shit. Or hook your baby mama up with a pedophile and then tell CPS. Or take the lug nuts off of her car, and then when she crashed, you file neglect charges. Or get the kid locked up. If the government cares so much about child support, make them pay for that motherfucker while he in juice. Or, as a last resort, get you a lighter and hold the button down so the fumes are coming out. Put a rubber band around the lighter so that the button stays down. Toss that shit in your baby mama tailpipe. And then when she start up the car, boom, you got full custody. Damn it.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay. So remember, when women are younger, they have no problem sharing men, and then we want monogamy later. So here we go. He's got a frat party, making out with 2 women. There's Chad. All right. Guy Riz is a whale. Let's see.
You know what I love about you? Absolutely nothing.
Oh my
Excuse me.
God, that's funny. That's funny. Guy finds out the girl's about to give him the gluck gluck as a man. Okay, let's see this. Oh no, this was sad. I remember this.
What are they doing up? Man, you get your ass beat, man. Walk away. Just walk away, bro. Walk away. It's cool, bro. Walk away. I hope it's a girl. Hell yeah. Let's go, bro. Why you crying?
He thought basically this is him crying because he was deceived by a trans person. Oh.
Oh, now, what you do to him? Nah, stop crying, bro. What? Oh, man. Shit, whooping your ass, bro. It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's cool. Y'all cool?
Niggas trying to make people feel bad.
It's a man?
What?
Is it a boyfriend?
No.
Just,
I really want you to die, bro.
no, don't do that. Don't want that. Y'all know each other? Oh, okay. You speak English? You speak Mexican? What the fuck?
Oh, that's so sad. The hardest part about dating as a fat guy.
Dating when you're a fat guy like me is people try to set you up on dates with their friends, and their friends are also fat, and I have to say, hey, I appreciate it, that's just not my type. And they're like, what the fuck, you're shallow, why do you want to listen? We can't fit on the same bed, okay? And what do we have in common besides poor eating habits? Just because we're both fat doesn't mean we're destined to be together. All right, so yeah, that's grow up.
Even the fat guys don't want the fat women.
Our exes did, and we stayed. He shot at me.
Oh my God. Wait, she said things my exes did and we still stayed. And she said he shot at me, but he missed because he loves you. I get it. We listen and we don't judge.
Go what?
Girl, what?
What? You you literally survived a bullet and you're back.
So women are so insufferable that their husbands hide in the bathroom and then they post it online as like a trying to make fun of the husband, but it actually makes them look bad is the worst part.
Don't come in, honey. I'm pretty busy. The place is a wreck.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, shit. Don't come in, honey.
That's funny. All right, next we got protesters are ending a relationship after a difference of opinion on immigration.
Deportation of illegal immigrants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. She's saying she doesn't.
If they're illegal, then yeah.
Do you not support the deportation of illegal migrants? And why not? He does and you don't.
It's not illegal.
Okay, if someone crossed over the border illegally, should they be deported?
I'm not too sure about that.
Hope I didn't just ruin their relationship.
All right. So apparently we got a neighbor who wants them to remove their Trump flag. Of course, it's a white woman. Of course. Boomer white women, man.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Oh, wait, here.
Hello.
That's so funny. Okay, now we got Myron talking about how living around white people is not a human right. Let's see.
Living around white people is not a human right. You don't get to live with us all the time, all right? This is our country that we built.
Unfortunately, we could say how it should be. They do get the right.
Yeah, white immigrants built this country, thank you. Read the Naturalization Act of 1790.
No, it's the truth. This country was founded by white Protestant
And yes,
men.
I understand that black people have been a part of this country since the beginning because of slavery, and I'm not
I think the
endorsing
girls
slavery.
over there don't like what you're saying.
And I know that, yeah. Yeah, and the logical consequence of slavery is that, you have these people displaced in this country, and, at the time, maybe the better choice should have been to just send them back to Africa. Because clearly they can't integrate in a proper society and live with us without just murdering each other in the streets. So it really kind of makes you think, well, now, it's baked in now. What can we do about it? And, some people I watch Nick, like Jason Whitlock, he had the thing with Jason Whitlock where Jason Whitlock says, oh, well, if they're just Christian, man, then, things would be different. But then you look at countries like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, that country's 95% Catholic, roughly. And they have one of the highest murder rates in the world. And, their country's it's a failed state. And it just really makes you think, it's not a culture issue, it's not socioeconomic, it's not religion, then, what is it?
Yeah, no, I mean, IQ does play a huge role in it. And that's the thing that people don't like to discuss. But yeah, no, that's true, man. The truth hurts sometimes for people.
We got a man going viral for his reaction to a pride flag touching him.
Oh, that's so
funny. Okay. Myron Gain roasts a simp for defending black women.
You know your show?
Yeah.
You can't disrespect me. Because I'm a nigga walk up here, throw this drink in your face, and let you know what's up.
Oh, you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
that won't be good,
I'm
man.
hammered,
That won't be good, bro.
I'm hammered, though.
That won't be good. That won't be good. It's funny. It confirms all the stereotypes. Comes in, starts chimping out, starts acting crazy, having a good discussion, debate on higher IQ shit. This dude immediately makes it about black women, starts simping. Crazy.
How you disrespect black women on your show?
Yeah.
You can't disrespect me.
All right, now we got Myron roasting a fat chick.
Give women for eating. Sorry, not eating. Sorry.
Oh, you hungry, huh?
No, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, come on, don't lie to us.
Bro. No, I'm not hungry.
I know you hungry.
Oh my God.
Don't lie to us. So, you want some hot dogs?
Men forgive women for.
Oh my God, she kind of walked into that one. All right, we got a combative woman yelling at a lawyer for no reason. Got his nice sign, ask a lawyer.
Most people ask questions about problems that they have in their life, and I try to point them in the right direction.
That's not a lawyer, that's a therapist.
So as a lawyer, what makes you more qualified to provide better advice than the average person?
Law school.
Which
Law school?
Okay, so how? What about law school?
I mean, that's a really loaded question. It's like asking an engineer, what makes you better at being an engineer than just someone off the street that
Okay,
went to
but what if you
high
ask the
school?
lawyer like an emotional question? Does law school make you like more qualified to answer that kind of question? You get
That's not what we do. These are legal questions.
You said they come for problems. You didn't clarify. You said legal problems. What if I'm a lawyer?
So, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, right? But it's kind of implied that if you're asking a lawyer, you're asking them a legal question. You don't call your podiatrist and ask them about your taxes, do you?
No, I just asked you. I was like, what do you do? You said answer people's questions with problems. So that could
Correct.
be
Most people have like problems. They don't know where to start. So
legal problems.
I don't need to specify legal problems. It's implied with the word lawyer.
Where'd you go to law school?
I went to Jones School of Law.
All right, now we got another guy bragging about being a stepdad.
What's the word? Now, I got a problem that I got to address. I got dummies in here like this guy saying, why would you marry someone else's problem? Let me tell you, what he sees as a problem, I see as the biggest blessing that's ever come in my life. People all the time want to be like, that is not your kid. Why are you taking care of him? First of all, we take
They always say you can't go back after, but that's not true. There's always a white Christian guy to step up.
care of each other. That's my best friend. We argue like we're brothers, but he's really just one of the boys. The best part is all three of his parents have one common goal in mind, that we work together to give him the best life possible. So let this be a lesson to you. If you're scared to marry somebody or be with somebody because they have a kid and you don't want to be a stepdad, that's weak. Don't care about what other people say. I promise you, it's the best thing you'll ever do in your life, and you'll thank me later. Because whether it's us playing Fortnite together, talking football, watching baseball, it doesn't matter. We're having a good time, and I wouldn't trade it for a single thing in the world. And if you're ever lucky enough to get a chance to meet E-Money, feel blessed, because that's the coolest dude in the whole entire world.
All right, next we got a clip from before America got really sensitive.
This is for the whale on the end. You said you have 5 kids, but have any of them popped out yet?
I just want to know if anyone else thinks the third guy looks like Sid from Ice Age.
This is for the lady in the brown. You have 2 sugar daddies and couldn't get your teeth fixed?
Oh!
Yeah, this is for the...
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, now we got Andrew Wilson destroying Nala.
You know, perverse speech is actually a sin.
50 dicks. I'll never lecture me about anything.
How are you a Christian, bro? You know, perverse speech is actually a sin.
50 dicks. I'll never lecture me about anything.
Okay, white people, I guess, are begging black people for forgiveness. Let's see this bullshit. If you ever feel dumb, retarded, and gay, remember there were random white people kneeling for blacks begging for forgiveness. Oh my God. I need to interview these people and ask them what the hell they were thinking. Holy shit.
We're not shaming anybody, guys. We're just humbling ourselves before you. Yes, Lord. You brought the thunder and rain today, God. Because Satan takes the L today. Father, in Jesus' name, you get the victory. Father, we ask for forgiveness from our black brothers and sisters for years and years of racism, of systematic racism.
All right, next we got this lady talking. Next, we got a woman saying assimilation for immigrants is necessary to come into this country.
I'm pretty much Americanized by now, in case you can't tell. It's been over 25 years. I'm now a proud American citizen, and I have worked hard to adopt this country as my own and become a valuable part of this community. Let me introduce you to this word, which means to adopt something as one's own and become a part of it, which is what's supposed to be your job as an immigrant. So that means that I can come over here and introduce you to some cool stuff like Guaraná and Farofa, but I'm not supposed to be coming over here and be an invasive species. That's not the reason I came. I came here to be one of you. If I thought Brazil was so much better, I would have stayed there. Someone explain to me why I am expected to respect and abide by everyone else's customs, literally everywhere else in the world, everywhere else I go except here. Oh, but some people are fighting political persecution. Okay, well, if your land and your country and your culture and all that's so much better than we are, then you stay there and you figure it out and you fix it. That sounds like a you problem. Basically put, if you're not coming over here to assimilate like me, then you need to stay right where you are. Period. Full stop.
I agree with her. Okay, Next, we got, I guess there's different categories of fat.
Question. Can you tell me what category of fat I fit in?
So it's based on your shirt size. So if you are a 1 or 2X, you are small fat. 3 to 4X, you are mid fat. 5 to 6X, you are super fat. Is based on what level of privilege you have in the world. So someone in a small fat category may not struggle getting on an airplane, but someone in a mid fat or super fat may not be able to use even the airplane extender. So that's where that comes in, and like the privilege levels of like what fat means to different people.
I have a question.
God help us. Okay, now we got a trans person pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman, and trying to trick a guy.
Hey, I'm Celeste, and today I'm interviewing
PJ.
So, PJ, I just have a question. What would you rate me 10 out of 10?
0.
A 0. Okay, well, how would that rating change if I told you I was born a man?
It wouldn't change at all. I kind of knew that.
It would stay at a 0?
Yeah, it would stay at a 0.
Thank you. I appreciate your.
They try to trick men with this stuff. It's so disgusting. Well, guys, let me know what you think. These are a bunch of random reactions we just saw on Instagram. So if you thought they were funny, we'll do more of these. Let me know in the comments, like the video, and I'll see you next time.